Hey, what's going on, y'all? Back with the Heat Streets, man. Take it Showtime. Look, man, like I said, man, once again, congratulations to the Golden State Warriors. On their third championship in 4 years. Should be four in a row, but I'm not even going to get into that. Y'all already know my thoughts on that, man. I feel like, what I'm saying, they got robbed of a championship in 2016. You know what I'm saying? It should be four in a row. But nonetheless, bro, they got 3 and 4 years, bro. They they in that class now. They in that class of a dynasty, not just a dynastic, not just a dynastic run as a team, but a dynastic franchise. Like they got 3 out of 4 championships, and 3 out of 4 championships in 4 years. They have three, four. I think three. I think 4 championships overall. So that's like one. That's like That's like 4 championships overall. One from '75. The famous one, Rick Burry, and then of course these three right here with Steph and Clay and Draymond and Iguodala, and then you had KD, Steve Kerr, and you know what I'm saying, Mike Brown and Luke Walton, Alvin Gentry. You know what I'm saying, all the coaches and staff and all that other, you know what I'm saying, all that other stuff. And they obviously favors to win the next one next year. You know what I'm saying, the three-peat, and then get 4 and 5, which would be very unprecedented. Um, and obviously put themselves at 5 championships overall, so that gives them the same amount as the Spurs, um, and one less than the Bulls of the '90s, um, who got 6. And then obviously you get into like the Celtics and fucking Lakers with, you know what I'm saying, you count all they championships. You know what I'm saying, you be counting all day. You know what I'm saying, the Lakers got like 17. I think Boston got like 18, 19 or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So, if you listen to Dom 2K videos, he made a video about last year about Kevin Durant and the state of parity in the NBA, and he asked the question whether it was already, whether there's ever been parity, and basically the answer was no. If you really look at NBA history, you look at all the championships that's really been handed out. You know what I'm saying? A majority of the championship teams have been. It was mostly Boston and LA through the '50s, all the way over to from the '50s throughout the '80s. Because if you want to count like the '70s and tape delay and all that bullshit, you know what I'm saying, you can count that. Because the Celtics and Lakers won a few of them through that time period. And then obviously Magic and Bird came through and saved the day. You know what I'm saying? And pretty much revived the NBA through a whole decade in the '80s. And then obviously you got the '90s with, you know what I'm saying, Jordan. And then you can count Olajuwon's rings too. But like I said, we talking banners, bro. And Houston only got 2, you know what I'm saying, 2 chips in that time or whatever. Chicago got 6, so they pretty much ruled the '90s. And then you got the Spurs when they first joined in '99 after Jordan left. You had the Lakers winning 3, so they add to their historic legacy of a championship franchise. And then you go Spurs. You go Spurs out of that three-peat. You go Lakers go final appearance and they lose. You go the Spurs get back to Detroit, get back to one, beat Detroit. Then you got Dallas who end up losing to Miami, so Miami get days. Spurs end up getting back, getting one. Lakers go back, lose another one. Go back again, win. Go back again, beat Boston. '08, Boston beat LA, so that added another one to Boston's legacy. LA go back, beat Orlando, go back, beat Boston. And then obviously you got the LeBron years where You know what I'm saying? Miami got, you know what I'm saying? Miami ended up getting 3 banners, so you can, but they not in the same category as Golden State right now, or the Spurs or the Bulls, because they went to 4, but they only won 2. And then the other one that D Wade got with Shaq, that was like all the way back in 2006, so that was like 5 years prior. So if you look at NBA history, like, it's Golden State, San Antonio, Chicago, Boston, and LA. That's 5 franchises with over half the damn titles in the NBA. So for everybody sitting up there saying, "Oh, KD made the NBA boring," y'all wasn't saying that shit in 2016 when Golden State was went 73-9. They was talking. They wanted to sit up there and say, "Oh, they got lucky." They wanted to sit up there and say, "Oh, they got lucky in 2015 because one nobody healthy." But then in 2016, they was like, "Oh, they beating everybody." And they like, come on, bro. They just they cut your throat. You know what I'm saying? They want to come out there and slice your heart out. They want to make sure that you know you ain't got a chance with them on any given night. You know what I'm saying? And obviously they end up losing. You know what I'm saying? With some help from the NBA and LeBron James. But like I said, I ain't gonna get into that. And here you have now where they won the last, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? The last couple titles with KD, man. And yeah, man, they're a dynasty right now, bro. They're a dynasty. I mean, eventually, I feel like somebody knock them off. I feel like they'd be like the Spurs, where like I won't say they'd be like the Spurs, but it might come to a point where they'd be like the Spurs, where you know what I'm saying, they're winning games, and maybe they win another title next year or the year after that if somebody knock them off next year. But they might be like the Spurs, where like they're gold minute without winning one, but they're so you can't like really sleep on them. Cause all them dudes in their prime right now. And KD the best player in the world right now, bro. Bar none. I don't want to hear no more LeBron the best in the world and none of that shit, bro. Cause he on guard KD on that shot. He don't play defense. His offense consists of him holding the ball and not playing all ball, which KD does. His passing ability is only prevalent when he knows he can get an assist out of it. You know what I'm saying? His rebounds, him and KD about even. You know what I'm saying? And in terms of the dudes that he play with, you know what I'm saying? One nobody talking about that. One nobody saying, "Oh, this one on foul. LeBron ain't got no help." Well, niggas was saying that about Dirk. Well, when Dirk, you know what I'm saying? And you snatched their heart out. He abused Chris Bosh in that series. Nigga, Dirk was averaging like 25 a game. Like, I mean, I gotta go back and look at the average, but I swear he was averaging like 25 a game in that series, bro. On like 50% shooting, bro, because he was just dominating the shit out Chris Bosh and LeBron and Eric Dampier, whoever they put on him. He was KD is doing the LeBron now. And also, you know what I'm saying? Like I say, one nobody complaining about 105 when Kobe was going against them Suns teams, or when Allen Iverson was going against the Lakers. They was just like, man, you know what I'm saying? You gotta go head up. You gotta see that. And people will give LeBron the pass for 07, which I did too for a little bit, because I'm like, man, you know what I'm saying? He was only, 22 years old? Really just starting to get on that stage. But after 2008, I was like, all right, he lost to Boston. They was expected to go to that final that year because they, you know what I'm saying, they was in win now mode. And even though LeBron went to the finals the year prior, wasn't nobody really expecting that much after Boston formed or whatever. But 2009, no excuse. 2010, no excuse, because they was even older than that, and they shouldn't even have been to that. They shouldn't even have been to the finals in 2010. They was old as fuck. No excuse. 2012, 2013, he finally got his rings. 2014, he got blown out. 2015, he got. Like I said, I ain't gonna get into that. And then 2017, 2018, bro, it's no excuse, bro. Because 2017, you had the same squad, and then niggas was talking about, oh, he ain't no help. Like, bro, you re-signed JR for a reason, bro. You re-signed Iman for a reason, bro. You re-signed Tristan Thompson for a reason, bro. You tell me KD made that much of a damn difference? And not only that, you know, LeBron's so dominant over KD. Why is it so different now? You beat him in 2016. But he dominates KD. So KD joining the Warriors shouldn't make that much of a damn difference, right? Oh, that's what I thought. This is the excuse that these LeBron fans make when he end up losing. Shit is unfair. Well, niggas end up crying. But they're a dynasty for a reason, bro, because they share the ball. They play the right way. They do everything unselfishly. They play defense. They're efficient on offense. You know what I'm saying? They got 2 of the top 5. You know what I'm saying? 3 in the top 10 if you really want to count. If you really want to count Clay just off his shooting ability alone and him playing both ways. You know what I'm saying? On offense and defense. And you know what I'm saying? Draymond, the ultimate glue guy. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? They got a perfect mix of veterans and some young dudes up in there, bro. On their start lineup and on their bench. You know what I'm saying? Steve Kerr, I think, is the perfect coach for this unit because, no disrespect to Mark Jackson, but Steve Kerr was a shooter in his heyday. And he knows what Steph Curry does. He shoots. He knows what Klay Thompson does. He shoots. KD is literally unguardable, bro. KD is literally unguardable. I'm like, Larry Nance is 6'9", bro. They were showing a lot of Kevin Durant's shots last night, and he gave it to him. Larry Nance 6'9", he can get it too. LeBron 6'9", he can get it too. You know what I'm saying? It's butter. It's nothing. It's nothing to him. Cause he can see over everybody and he can get a shot off against anybody, bro. And now the KD got the team to play with, and LeBron, you know what I'm saying, recruiting dudes to end up losing to KD now. Now dudes want to make excuses. It don't work that way, bro. LeBron end up losing. You know what I'm saying, and if going to the finals, he gonna end up losing again. If it's in the West, he may have a shot depending on where he goes. But I don't see any way that he can knock off KD at this point. He might as well just retire and knowing that as the best in the NBA. And based on what the fuck Steph Curry did the last 9 threes and then 7 threes in game 4. Shit, you might at this. But anyway, man, like I said, man, I'm out, man. The Golden State Warriors are officially a dynasty. They are officially in the conversation with the Bulls, the Spurs, the Lakers, the Celtics. You know what I'm saying? All the great dynasties, bro. The Spurs, you know what I'm saying, they stretched theirs out over a 14-year period. The Lakers, you know what I'm saying, like I said, they stretched their dominance out through, like, different decades. So did the Celtics. And then, obviously, you got the Bulls who did it with their 6 championships over 8 years. The Warriors got 3 and 4. So, it is what it is, man. I'm out.